pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. Today, guys, I want to show you, or we're going to take a walk around this 2017 Ford F-350. This one is a Platinum Edition. Going to go over some of the features. Going to point out certain things that people don't normally point out in videos, like how to open up the hood, what those skid plates look like, and kind of point out certain things that I don't regularly point out in a video. So today, this one came on trade on a Freightliner. When we got this truck in, we did bring it through our local Ford dealership here in town. Went through a UVI, which is a used vehicle inspection at that dealership. They told us what was wrong or what needed to be fixed. Everything came to us, we approved it, had them, check it out and fix whatever problems there were. And now it's on the lot. So that's one of the processes that we do when it comes to our used inventory, especially used smaller pickups or 1-ton pickups or stuff like that. We would take it to our local dealership. If it's a Freightliner, we leave it here in store and we go through it here. Anything else, we send it outside to the different dealerships out here. So what you guys are looking at right now is the engine of this 350. And on the 350, especially this one, has that 6.7 liter Power Stroke turbo diesel engine. It's also partnered with a 6-speed automatic transmission. You're looking at about 440 horsepower and about 950 foot-pounds of torque. You could also get this in a 10-speed. Again, Ford, especially with the different trim levels, the higher trim levels will get you that surround view camera, or I like to call it the 360 camera. So right underneath that Ford badge, we have one of those cameras located underneath that Ford badge, and that will give you that front view. As we come around here, the tow mirrors is where you're going to find the other set of cameras. So one on each side. So it will be located right underneath the frame here of the tow mirrors. And then whilst we go to the back, I'm going to show you guys the different ones as well. Ford Platinum badge, and of course the F-350, the engine stamp on here as well. One thing I love about the Fords is that keypad entry and keypad lock. Imagine you lock something in your vehicle, you don't want to run inside to grab the keys. You use that keypad lock to open and lock that vehicle if you just want to quickly grab something. Of course, if you need to drive that vehicle, you'll need to run inside and get the keys. But just to access the vehicle without having the keys on you, that comes in very handy. It does also have that keyless entry as well, so if in case you forget the code, the keys are on you, you could unlock and lock the vehicle with the keys being in your pocket. And as we open up that front door, you see how we have this fold-in running boards. One good thing about those is that the fact that once you close the door, those fold in. So all the debris, all the rocks and stuff that would accumulate on a fixed running board, it doesn't do that with the fold-in running boards. It keeps all that debris away, and of course, especially during the snow, you don't have that ice staying on there, getting it slippery and all that. Actually closes right behind you. So the little snow that will accumulate on there will not cause any problems when you open it up. Let's take a quick look on the inside. This one does come fully loaded, and one thing I like about a Platinum is that everything is pretty much electronic. The seats, the adjustable seats, you have the adjustable steering wheel, adjustable pedals, and not forgetting the adjustable mirrors. So with all these being electric, all this could save in your memory bank. And with the Ford right here, we have 3 access points or 3 storage banks. So that makes everything easier when you have multiple drivers of that particular unit. I had a couple come in to look to actually purchase one of our Fords we had here And I was mentioning to the wife is a little bit of a smaller person, so when she tuned everything in and saved it, and I had the husband do the same, he went out, I told her press number 2. She was just amazed how the seat just happened to adjust itself and everything. So it was pretty cool that she was comfortable with the whole process, and whenever she comes in a big vehicle like this, she don't have to worry about adjusting every single time. So that's a cool feature. Previous owner did add WeatherTech mats, and those are very, very handy. Again, during the winter, during whatever job you're doing, dirt, mud, snow comes in, all you guys got to do is just pull this out, dust it off, spray it out, let it dry, and then simply put it back in. So the design of that keeps everything inside the mat and very easy to just clean off as necessary. And of course, those WeatherTech mats, when ordering them, you go vehicle specific. So it has a mold for that particular vehicle. So it has that design or that cupping for the flooring for that truck or car. So that's one thing I love about the WeatherTech mats. I'm sure there's other companies out there that have similar stuff, but let's look at the back seat floors as well. So those come in the same design, like I said, vehicle specific. You give them the type of vehicle, the trim level, and it has the mold for that particular vehicle. We got storage underneath the seat here, and again, that comes in very handy, especially if you have stuff that will kind of move around when driving. If you have it stored in here, it keeps it in one area and not all over underneath seats and all that. Right between here, we have the heated seat control, a few charging options, USB 110, and of course 12 volts. Well, everybody has a device now, so road trips will be very easy to plug in your phone, plug in your iPad, your tablet, and of course get access for charging. Storage in the doors comes in very handy as well with smaller items. We get your DEF tank and diesel tank located in the same area. This one is the FX4 off-road package, and we always talk about it. We always talk about skid plates being underneath the unit for protection underneath here. Like I mentioned, the fuel tank is right here, so going underneath the vehicle, we're gonna just point out something here. The skid plates protects all underneath here, and of course with the fuel tanks being right underneath the vehicle, instead of rocks hitting the tank and puncturing it, putting a hole in it, you actually have the skid plate right here that will protect it from anything hitting those fuel lines, and of course the transmission and engine areas. So this is an added protection with the FX4 package. It is an upgrade on those units. If you don't see the FX4 package on here, double check, look underneath here, because a lot of people nowadays like to remove those stickers off their vehicles just to make it make it look clean. So sometimes the FX4 package sticker will not be there. So always look underneath the vehicle to see if there is skid plates under there. Sometimes they are there, sometimes they don't. So not all the time with the FX4 package stamp, that means it's protected. So that's a nice little way to find out what you're looking for. This one does have a few towing options. And when it comes to the towing options, we have a bumper pull hitch. And this is a 215/16 ball. But inside, we have the option of adding a fifth wheel or a gooseneck ball in here. This one also comes spray bed lined. So for protection in the bed. And I did mention the cameras, so we have two on either side of the tow mirrors, and then we have one right on the handle to release the tailgate. And right between the back window to the top, we have another camera located right dead center, and that camera will assist you in pulling into your trailer and aligning perfectly, because it will have that adjustment that will allow you to back into your trailer and not need assistance from anybody. So this is the other side of the passenger seat. We're gonna look up top. We have this panoramic sunroof, and those come in very handy for kids and people that love seeing the sky while driving. Your passengers will just lay back and just enjoy, you know, that sky view. And with that being said, this one does come equipped with a sunroof as well, so that front part will fold in and create that sunroof. The back part stays as is, it doesn't open. So for people who are not accustomed to that, the panoramic sunroof is just one full glass. Some vehicles just have that roof, the glass roof, and it doesn't come with the sunroof, so you have to be careful or know what you're getting into. This one does come equipped with that sunroof as well. So let's jump inside. I'll show you guys some of the features up front. We'll not go through full detail on that one. A lot of people are accustomed to some of those features, but I'm just going to point those out very quickly. So when it comes to the sunroof, we have all the controls up here. We do have a visor that will cover and protect you from the sun. So with that visor here, the arrows will point you to the right direction. So this will actually close halfway, and then you press it one more time and it will close all the way through. The button right next to it will actually open it up, and this right here will open up the sunroof. You have lights here for reading for the driver, reading for the passenger, and of course if you want to have the doors open and the lights come on, you have that option here, and this is right here. You could turn that on or off, or if you need all the lights on while you're in the vehicle, you could turn the main light on. It will leave those lights on throughout your drive, and of course when you donate it, you could turn it off. Universal garage controls, instead of having that garage button clicker that comes with your house or your apartment, you could leave that one at home and connect through your vehicle's universal garage control. It pretty much works with all garage brands out there, so you could actually tune that. There's videos online that would actually present to you how to program that universal garage control. Of course, if you have your owner's manual in the vehicle, you could also use that as well to program that control here. Auxiliary switches, those come in very handy. Like I've seen those in Fords, in Ram, on the Ram trucks. Those come in very handy if you want to put a light bar. That's one of the main things I go to, because you need that switch to turn on and off that light bar. Also, if you have a fuel tank that you have an automatic flow and you want to turn it on and off, those come in very handy as well. And you could clearly label all those 6 auxiliary switches if you use all of those. And of course, it saves you from having aftermarket switches all over your dashboard and putting holes into your vehicle. Right here is your switch for your rear window, and of course you got your touchscreen that comes very handy with the audio. And when you press source, you get your different options. You have AM, FM, satellite, CD, and Bluetooth technology. With your climate control, you could do it via touchscreen, or you could do it down here via the manual, doing it manually. Your phone you could connect via Bluetooth or USB, which give you access to Apple and Android capability. Navigation, you could use your phone or you could use the system on the truck. The different settings here. You have storage, cup holders, storage box in here. And Ford does an amazing job with those deep storage boxes. And of course, like I said, this one did come in on trade. It does a touch above 171,000 miles. So if you guys are looking for a used vehicle to do the job, pull some heavy loads, and of course don't want to spend a ton of money, you guys can give me a call today at 303-684-3412. You could text or call me on my cell at 661-755-4344. Or you guys could also email me at marlon.bledman@transwest.com. Also guys, there is a link below this video. You could click on that link. It will take you straight to the website. It will give you all prices, more photos, and if in case you guys have additional questions or you guys want to move forward with a deal like this, feel free to contact me with those numbers I provided you earlier. If not, like I said, you could go online, click on that link below, and you could see all the different options, all the different areas on our website for this particular truck. In the meantime, thank you guys for tuning in today. We'll be back with you guys tomorrow for another video. We've been looking at a 2017 Ford F-350. This one is the Platinum Edition, just a touch above 171,000 miles. It is ready and set to leave the lot today. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and thank you guys for listening. And if you guys have any questions, reach out. Thank you very much.